isn't it? Half describes her as an absolute beast, so looking forward.
A lot of the game's been played across that Collingwood half-forward line at the moment, which inflates their inside 50 numbers. Good.
Need to hold on in this last minute.
A lot of the heavy lifting throughout this season.
And it's not just about getting the footy, it's the Blues, sorry, the Pies have kicked the last 3.
Moody out of the ruck, does just that. It's a great run from Moody. She ran 60 or 70 metres just to get to that ruck contest.
She's a great athlete, isn't she? Yes, she's a ruck, but she may as well be another midfielder with the way that she gets to work when the ball hits the ground, or in that case it doesn't. She just took it one-handed and snapped. And I know that other clubs came hard at Breann Moody trying to secure her serve.
The ruck work with her contested marking around the ground too. Often an outlet for them as on cue. This goes bang.
Moody missed it.
In forward half, it creates chaos, but also the ability for Vesio to get dangerous in front of goal.
Defenders panic went on Vesio, 6 disposals, 2.
Once again, working on the wing against Phillips, goes wide and finds Moody, who's providing them with a real run. Playing forward at the moment. As Moody, a presence to gobble up. Elise Gamble brings the ball back into play, but targeting Moody is not going to be a winning strategy. Margin a game high 22. Moody to the end break, and with McAvoy, Barber, Bannister bundling her way through the contest. Gives someone a chance. Moody, a huge fist.
We'll get this underway, Jess Webster.
So Moody against Levicki. Dursma. Moody goes whack. Rick finds a bit of space, sends it to full forward. Moody
got to take possession and then made sure that she stuck the tackle.
Moody just load up and kick it to a dangerous position. Plenty of numbers around the footy. Milford's come down with it. Playing her 50th milestone game today. This is a crucial kick for Carlton to get them off to a great start in the second half. She slots it.
Using the short kick, maintain possession, play the game on their terms, and then as a result, being able to use the ball, get deeper entries. And the other thing they're doing is making sure that there's pressure at the Port Adelaide player. They're making them...
Dursma sends it inside the arc. Moody underneath this. Rises high and takes a strong mark.
Nailing that spot in front of the ball.
Push up, get it over the back. Let's put it on the boot and get it in Manel's defensive zone. Lee will go long and wide. Coming through the pack is Moody. McAvoy, can she hit a target inside 50? Good penetration on the kick for Moody. She needs to catch her breath. Moody is that target, and why not? Through nicely, gets past Hill, can straighten up and look for a target, but there's Moody behind the football once again. Hopefully it was just a bit of a corky as McKay came in to lay the tackle. Moody, lovely tackle. Lally there to tidy it up for Fremantle, tries to break through the Moody tackle. So 9 seconds.
The first goal.
Grew up a passionate Carlton fan, living the dream, and from the Blues since midway through the third term, and the Dockers struggling to clear their defensive zone as Stannett goes looking towards the mark. Goes to ground, through comes Moody, releases a surge of adrenaline, and the game's up for grabs with 6 minutes remaining.
Gab Pound found herself in the goal scorer as well.
Moody out of the ruck, puts Carlton back in front.
Just smart here by Moody to body out her opponent. She knew she was stronger than her and kicked a great goal for Carlton, but she's just been pivotal all across.
So it'll be Moody and Pearce for most of the night. That'll be an interesting contest too. There's it out towards Paxman. Under pressure from Moody. Ball spills free, Max.
And now at the D's, she has the opening couple of goals.
Pearce and Moody. Moody with a little shave on it.
Possession and just kicks the ball long.
Brief opportunity here. That's a fantastic tackle by Moody.
Good through the centre of the ground. They need to stop that run and carry. Styles, chaos.
Moody tried to get the tap. It's quickly kicked out of the pack. Bounces goalward and through. As described, chaotic goal.
Well, the D's pressure is elite and possession isn't going to come early.
Kate Hall picks it up, gathers, snaps goalward, Moody.
Blues in.
Bird spots Zank up. Moody read it well to get in front.
Moody gets across, forces it to the line, and once again, creates a stoppage within range of goal. Moody, lovely tap to Shearer. Aloifi's kick floats towards Moody. That's good hands in these conditions. To like it adds up to 16 anyway. That's the point. That in itself is a
swirly breeze. Might have just given a little bit of assist.
To get in front, intercept.
Annalise Lister looks like she's got the job on Vesio this afternoon. Moody just got her handball away. Brassendale's been good across half back. Supporting women's footy at all levels of the past three. First game today, the Blues' 8th debutante of season 7.
You see him looking corridor all the time, can't you now?
Cruise in February.
Has he got a lever to pull up in that front half? Can he swing someone down there that might be even a Moody?
The Blues have had the better of it. Saints come out towards Grimes. They're a long way from goal, but over the top, Moody. Well done back to McAvoy, who sizes up the sticks a little up and under. Moody underneath. Moody with the mark.
So much quality in the air, on the ground.
And in front of goal, able to squeeze that one through too.
The Carlton side just surging the ball inside 50, and Breann Moody, she covers the ground so incredibly well. One of the best ruck in the competition, but when she gets forward and is able to have a good...
Against Sheila, it's bustled out of the way. Vesely pulled to the deck with the footy.
Carlton set up so strongly behind the foot.
Just throws it up towards the hot spot. Wants Moody, who gets the jumper tucked early.
She gets those arms up, very hard to stop.
Already has one goal, this for number 2. She's just squeezed it in.
Well, Breann Moody goes back and slots her second goal in the opening half of footy. Harriet.
2 weeks, I would have said no, but I really enjoyed their performance tonight if they can keep putting this kind of performance from Skep up to keep the ball in the area too. As Moody goes with a thumping. So it is Karen Peterson, knee Harrington for those playing along at home. Moody through the middle.
And Ferguson laid down the law, and let's see what they can make of decision-making, the patterns and the execution in their forward. To go quick with their ball movement.
Towards Moody it goes. Fights hard. Moody with the tap down.
Of a pre-season, her first game of the year last year, obviously.
Got into any forward 50s yet, so it's a bit slippery off the deck.
So hard, always in and under that first possession type midfielder.
Speaking of working hard.
Just goes for distance, Moody and Bella, and Moody's one out.
Did you kick this far, Nige?
No.
Sends it up towards Sharp. She's the only one there. Wonderful kick. Well, Moody went the big tonk, and Sharp was the only one under.
That ties this game. And the Suns have emerged from the sheds.
Uses the space of forward, only as far as the outstretched arm.
Del Post running into the pocket. Kick comes centrally, and it was a good decision for Moody. Milford marks the lead kick. Chips wide, lead from Moody. From Metricon Stadium as the Lions try and imagine in both Carlton's best and fairest, and perhaps even the AFLW best and fairest. Fervent bubble about Carlton all of a sudden. Peterson to Breann Moody. Got the opportunity to go deep, and with good reason, through McAvoy. Sharp's got the option off the ground and puts it in the nets.
Peterson here with the composure to get the hands out to Breann Moody, and the kick here to the perfect spot out the back. And that
McKay and Ortleff at the 45. Going to go deeper.
O'Day.
So 2 to O'Day, 2 to Sharp for the Blues. Past it. Peterson, it's free for Moody. Off to Villado.